Have you ever wondered if cracking your back can lead to paralysis? This question has likely crossed your mind, especially if you're one of the many people who find relief in the satisfying pop of a spine adjustment. Back cracking, a habit as common as nail biting or knuckle cracking, is often used as a quick fix for stiffness or discomfort. It's a practice that's been around for centuries, with cultures across the globe incorporating spine manipulation into their traditional healing methods. Yet despite its widespread use, there's a cloud of fear and myth surrounding it. Stories circulate, whispers of back cracking leading to paralysis, causing panic among those who regularly indulge in this habit. So is there any truth to these claims? Can a simple act of back cracking have such severe consequences? Or are these just myths, unfounded fears that have been blown out of proportion? Let's dig into the science behind back cracking and its potential risks. So what exactly happens when you crack your back? You might be wondering. Well, let's dive into the science behind this common yet intriguing phenomenon. When you twist or bend your spine in a particular way, you're putting pressure on the synovial joints in your back. These joints are filled with a lubricating fluid known as synovial fluid, which contains dissolved gases like oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide. As you apply pressure, the joint capsule stretches, which decreases the pressure inside the capsule. This causes the gases to quickly come out of solution, forming bubbles. The cracking sound you hear is actually the result of these gas bubbles rapidly popping or being compressed. It's not unlike the sound you hear when you open a can of soda. The pop you hear is the gas being abruptly released from the liquid. Now you might ask, why does cracking your back often lead to a feeling of immediate relief? Well, the answer lies in the temporary increase in your joint's range of motion. When the gas bubbles are released, your joints are loosened up, reducing the tension and tightness you might have been feeling. It's a bit like stretching out a tight muscle, but remember, the relief is temporary. The gases will eventually redissolve back into the synovial fluid, and the initial tension or tightness might return. Moreover, the relief you feel might also be partly psychological. It's a bit like scratching an itch. The act itself doesn't really solve any underlying issue, but it sure does provide a momentary sensation of satisfaction. So, there you have it. Cracking your back is essentially about gas bubbles forming and popping in your synovial fluid, leading to a temporary increase in your joint's range of motion. But is it all as harmless as it sounds? Or could this seemingly innocent habit lead to serious health problems? Now let's explore if this seemingly harmless habit can actually lead to serious problems. Is there any truth to the claim that back cracking can cause paralysis? This is a question that has sparked a lot of debate and concern. When it comes to the human body, it's crucial that we tread with caution and respect. So let's delve into this. When you crack your back, you're essentially applying a force to your spine, causing it to twist. In some cases, this forceful twisting can potentially lead to injuries. These injuries can range from minor strains and sprains to more severe issues such as herniated discs or pinched nerves. Now, these are not to be taken lightly. A herniated disc, for instance, can cause severe pain and discomfort, and a pinched nerve can lead to numbness or weakness in certain parts of the body. In extreme cases, these conditions may require medical intervention or even surgery. However, it's important to note that while these are potential risks associated with forceful twisting of the spine, they are not equivalent to paralysis. Paralysis is a severe condition that involves the loss of muscle function in part or most of your body. It's typically caused by damage to the nervous system, particularly the spinal cord. But here's the catch. There's no scientific evidence linking back cracking to such damage. That's right, the idea that cracking your back could lead to paralysis is based more on speculation and fear than on fact. The human body, including the spine, is remarkably resilient and designed to withstand a certain amount of stress and strain. However, this doesn't mean you should go ahead and twist your spine with reckless abandon. As we've mentioned, back cracking isn't completely risk-free. It's not about the fear of paralysis, but rather about the potential for other types of injuries that can cause discomfort and negatively impact your quality of life. So, while it's not directly linked to paralysis, back cracking isn't completely risk-free. It's always best to approach your body's health with respect and caution. If not paralysis, what are the potential risks of cracking your back, you may wonder? Well, let's dive deeper into this topic. First off, cracking your back may lead to increased joint instability. When you crack your back, you're actually causing the ligaments around your joints to stretch. These ligaments are meant to provide stability to your joints, and when they're repeatedly stretched, they can lose their ability to hold the joints in place. This can cause your joints to become unstable and increase your risk of injury. Another potential risk is the wear and tear on your joints. Cracking your back puts pressure on the cartilage between your joints, causing it to wear down over time. This can lead to conditions like arthritis, which is characterized by pain, stiffness, and swelling in the joints. Lastly, cracking your back can develop into a habit. It might start off as something you do to relieve tension or discomfort, but over time, it can become something you need to do to feel comfortable. This is because every time you crack your back, your brain releases endorphins, which are the body's natural painkillers. These endorphins can make you feel good in the short term, but they can also make you crave that feeling, leading to a habit. And if you don't crack your back, you might start to feel discomfort. It's also worth noting that while cracking your back might provide momentary relief, it's not addressing the underlying issue that's causing your discomfort. Whether it's poor posture, muscle imbalance, or something else, cracking your back is merely a temporary solution. So while the risk of paralysis from cracking your back is minimal, there are still several potential risks to consider. Increased joint instability, wear and tear on your joints, and the potential development of a habit can all lead to discomfort and potential harm over time. The best way to avoid these risks is to seek professional help. You don't have to live in discomfort or fear. Reach out to a medical professional like a physical therapist or a chiropractor who can help you address the root cause of your discomfort and provide safe and effective treatment options. How can professional help mitigate the risks of back cracking? That's what we're going to delve into now. When it comes to your spine, taking matters into your own hands can be risky. The spine is a complex structure with many delicate parts working together to support your body and facilitate movement. It's not something you want to mess with without a proper understanding and training. This is where professionals come in. Chiropractors and physical therapists are medical professionals who have spent years studying and understanding the human body, especially the musculoskeletal system that includes your spine. They are trained to safely and effectively manipulate the spine to alleviate back discomfort and other related issues. You may think that cracking your back provides immediate relief, and it can sometimes. But it's often a temporary fix to a more complex problem. A chiropractor or physical therapist, on the other hand, can provide long-term solutions. They can assess your condition, identify the root cause of your discomfort, and develop a personalized treatment plan to address it. Through a combination of spinal adjustments, exercises, and lifestyle modifications, these professionals can help improve your spinal health and overall well-being. They can teach you safe and effective ways to stretch and strengthen your back, helping to decrease discomfort and prevent future problems. They not only provide treatment, but also educate you about your body, how it works, and how to take care of it. This knowledge is empowering and can help you make healthier choices for your body in the long run. Now, this isn't to say that every back crack needs a professional's touch. But if you're frequently feeling the need to crack your back, or if doing so causes pain or discomfort, it's a sign that you should seek professional help. So, before you twist and turn to crack your back the next time, consider the risks and the benefits of seeking professional help. Remember, the goal isn't just to alleviate discomfort temporarily, but to improve your overall spinal health and well-being. Remember, your health is in your hands, so make informed decisions. So what did we learn today about back cracking and paralysis? We've traversed the landscape of back cracking, delving into the science behind that satisfying pop. We discovered that it's primarily the release of gas bubbles in the synovial fluid that creates the noise. But we also uncovered the potential risks associated with back cracking. While it's largely a myth that cracking your back can lead to paralysis, we found that improper techniques or excessive force could potentially cause harm, leading to injuries such as sprains or even herniated discs. And most importantly, we emphasize the need for professional help. If you're experiencing persistent pain or discomfort, don't try to be your own chiropractor. Seek out the guidance of a trained professional who can assess your condition and provide appropriate treatment. It's always better to be safe than sorry. So before you go twisting and turning, remember to take care of your back the right way.